Leo, this is a caution, caution, caution energy. You have narcissist out here as one of the cards that popped out in your oracle messages for their hidden truth. That says someone is too full of themselves. So if they're showing up too full of themselves, this also feels like, Leo, you've just been watching that and wondering if it's a red flag or not. You're likely going through a honeymoon phase out here, Leo, and it says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Beneath this card, there is someone else, and you're not sure if there's someone else. It just kind of feels like there's a suspicion here. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. And then you have challenges out here, and it says make a decision, work on inner healing. And then the first card that popped out here is commitment, and it says things are getting serious. Now, for some of you, the relationship is moving really fast. It feels like a honeymoon phase, and there are some little flags that maybe you are looking at, maybe not knowing how to address. That's what this is giving me right now. Maybe for some of you too, Leo, you're ready for commitment, or someone's asking you for commitment. It just feels like it's happening too fast, and so you're a little bit put off by that. Now, that's what's coming up so far. We're going to let the cards give us a little bit more clarity about what this all is. Now, Leo, if you are in a happy, loving, harmonious relationship, friend, love cup, this is likely not your reading. I don't want to plant any seeds of doubt into your mind. This feels like it's a reading for someone who is dealing with commitment insecurity in some way, and wondering if someone is a narcissist, wondering if someone has another person that is in their energy right now, and they're going through a honeymoon phase where everything is fun, loving, but they don't know if they're just kind of being breadcrumbed in their connection in some way. So if that's not you and you're not going through that, Leo, please, my friend, just check on me next week sometime. I don't want to plant any seeds of doubt, okay? All right, so let's get into it. We're going to start with you, Leo, on your side. We're going to get the hidden truth of what's going on with you, how you're feeling about the person who's on your mind and your heart, and then we are going to follow that up with some cards. Do the same thing for the person on your mind and your heart. Now, if anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader or friend, it is not me. Please report and block them. We want you to be safe, okay? Let's get into it. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Leo, their hidden truth for the person who is on their mind and heart right now. What is their hidden truth for the person who is on Leo's mind and heart at this time? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. Hidden truth, okay? I'm so attracted to you is the first card that popped out on your end, Leo. That's how you're feeling about this person. I can't see what that card is yet. All right. Finding out the truth crushed me, but you're really attracted to this person. All right. Some of you are finding out that the reason why you're not able to commit is because there's someone else in their energy. I got a family. They got a family for some of you. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. I want you now, but then it popped in reverse. This is, for some of you, an energy that you were having for this person. You really want that person. And now with the information that's coming out, that's kind of changing and going in reverse. I want to feel that way again. Now, Leo, whoever this person is or was, you really wanted this person, or you really want this person. And then beneath this card, I'm just noticing this. We need to let each other go. It just kind of feels like you're wanting this to end. Now, for some of you, it's going to be really hard because you are still so attracted to this person, Leo. Like there was some kind of thing about them that stood out to you with this person. And you know the right thing to do is to let go. After all that has been revealed, after all the red flags, you know the right thing to do is to let this person go. But Leo, I'm getting this vibe that you're like, but I really like them. Like you might not share this, you might not say this out loud, but for some of you, it's like, if they could just get it together, maybe we could work. That's what I'm feeling for some of you, because you want them, you're attracted to them, you were crushed by this news, but you do want to feel that way again. You want to feel the love, you want to feel the honeymoon phase. For some of you, Leo, everything was beautiful, perfect. I mean, 1,000 angels dancing together in unison, in synchronicity on a needle tip. That's how perfect this connection felt. And then when it all came crashing in, I don't think you were prepared for it to happen like that. And so you know, it wasn't like common relationships where there's a wonderful build up, and then gradually it starts to fade, and by the time it's over, you're like, well, it's over. I barely can remember the good old days. This doesn't feel like that, Leo. It feels like it's been good old days, and then the news. And now all of a sudden it's like, what do I do with these feelings? It's not like my feelings just shifted. I feel betrayed, but it's not like the feelings went away. I didn't get to see the bad side of this person. It's just, I know the right thing to do now with all this information is to let go. That's the right and logical thing to do. That's what's coming up. I hope that makes sense. God, angel, spirit guides for Leo, their true feelings for the person who is on their mind and their heart right now. Their true feelings for the person who is on their mind and their heart right now. We're gonna follow this up with some tarot, okay? Those popped out interestingly. Okay, the Three of Swords, hard energy. You were doing a lot to try to carry this commitment. It feels like you're still trying to carry the burden. Knight of Wands. This is a connection that does not feel like it's been around for a long time, or the situation that has happened has come out of nowhere so rapidly. It's like a lightning bolt. It just felt like it happened really fast, because the Knight of Wands is not able to settle. It doesn't feel like you were able to really get settled into this connection. Now, it wasn't like it was an easy connection to be in, but it did leave you feeling crushed, feeling heartbroken. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing Leo the Ten of Wands here for their true feelings? This was a hard hit, because it just feels like you were let me slow down. For some of you, Leo, you were putting in a lot of effort to try to make this energy work. You probably sacrificed time in other areas of your life to make yourself available for this connection. The Ten of Wands is, this relationship is hard. It's taking a lot of energy. It's go, go, go. But then, for it to be crushing the way that it was. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing Leo the Ten of Swords here? Or Wands, excuse me. The back and forth, the arguing, dealing with the possible narcissistic behavior, the one-up arguments. Every time there's something that you want to address, they're hiding something. For some of you, you are having a hard time penetrating and getting in. They're closed off, very defensive. If you ask a question about anything, it's like they got really defensive, so it put you on guard. And that was kind of hard to navigate in the connection. Sometimes when people have something to hide, it seems like every question that you ask about any detail of their life outside of the connection, they get really defensive about that. And for some of you, you are working through that, Leo, just very defensive, making you feel like you ask a lot of questions, you nosy, like, are you insecure, like doing a lot of that, because they're trying to put up a gate from you being able to know what's really going on, right? They didn't want to accidentally tell you too much, so they just kind of ran a little bit of a game, as if there was something wrong with you for asking questions. Okay, wow. Okay, and then beneath the deck we have the Devil here, temptation. Wow, this has been tough, Leo, for those of you who are going through this. We're going to go over to the person who is on your mind and your heart. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to start with these Hidden Truth Oracle messages. God, angel, spirit guides, for the person who is on Leo's heart and mind. What is their hidden truth, God, angel, spirit guides? Their true feelings for Leo. What's truly going on in their heart for Leo, God, angel, spirit guides? Help us understand their true feelings. Whoa. I can't stop thinking about you. I wonder if you are happy without me. I wonder if you are happy without me. That's actually the second one that popped out. Excuse me. The first one is, I can't stop thinking about you. Well, of course not. You're a good catch. You were really trying your best to make this connection work. I know I crossed the line with you. And then beneath their deck, this is funny, it's time for me to heal now. Maybe that's what they're trying to let you know, that they're wanting to heal, that they're intending to heal. We're going to get the oracle cards out here to tell us a little bit more. The signs that are out here on your side, we have a little bit of Libra, we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, really any fire sign, because we have the Knight of Wands, but that feels like you, Leo, to me in energy. And then we have Capricorn, just naming the signs in case that helps at all. God, angel, spirit guides, the person who is on Leo's mind. Their true feelings for Leo. Their true intentions for the connection. The person who is on Leo's mind and heart. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Their true feelings for Leo. Had some emergency vehicles outside. It was kind of loud. I didn't want that to distract you too much. All right, let's see here, God, angel, spirit guides. Their true feelings for Leo. Let's see, their hidden truth. Let's see. The Moon. Wanting to get you back. They're probably going to be trying to reach out to you if they haven't already. We have the Moon out here. Unclear, a little anxious, insecure, worried if they've really lost you. This is them trying to get you back, but still the energy feels unsettled. I'm not seeing king of anything or queen of anything. This is still a Knight energy, which is a sign that they'll get you back. But then if they get you back, Leo, then what is that going to be followed up with? That's the kind of the question. Justice out here, wanting things to be fair, wanting things to rebalance here, hoping that you'll come back around and things will play out in their favor. And then this is the Page of Cups. Again, wanting love. But friend, I got to be honest with you. Okay, we got a King of Swords beneath the deck, right? This is calm, clear, and cool. We'll get some more to clarify this, but the energy that's out here right now is kind of like, this gives me the vibe that they want you back. They want you. They want to be vindicated here too. The Knight of Swords and the Moon here, but it's kind of blind. Like it's like, and I don't mean to be ableist. What I mean by that is they want to get you back, but they don't have a clear vision of the why. They just know that the visceral thing to do, the natural thing to do after losing somebody that's a really good catch is to try to get them back. But it's not like they really have a plan or a map for where this connection will go, for how to nurture the love. I'm not getting that from this person right now. But maybe it could just be that their focus is only to, try to get you back, to rectify things, to vindicate themselves. There may be some communication that's coming back if it hasn't already. If you've blocked this person through your social media, through friends, through email, through LinkedIn, they're going to be trying to communicate with you and possibly to tell their part of the story here. They're determined about that. And then Justice, hoping that, it'll work out in their favor where, karma's not hitting them too hard, right, about what they've done. And then we have the Page of Cups here, the luck. They feel like if you took them back, it would literally be a stroke of luck for what has happened here. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing us the Moon here for their hidden truth for Leo at this time? Why are you showing us the Moon here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So, Cross Watcher, I'm on your team when I get there. Okay. So don't be getting all mad at me. I'm just showing what it's showing up like in the cards. Okay. To clarify the Moon and this Knight of Swords, this is for me as a reader, how it's showing up right now. They're coming after you. They want to get you back. For some of you, Leo, they really have a little bit of an ego thing. And this is kind of like that narcissistic energy that you pick up on, is they like to be right. They don't like to be seen as the wrong person. This is the kind of person who's like, you didn't break up with me, I broke up with you kind of person. This is the kind of person who's like, no, I'm not hurt, or, I just need, you broke up with me, but let me tell you, why you missing out on a good thing. It just kind of feels like some ego stuff because, it kind of feels like the real reason why they're going to be trying to, get back in touch with you or reconnect with you has something to do with their ego, to even the score or to, show up as if to save face because the Lovers is upside down. It doesn't feel like they're trying to get you back to be in a connection with you as much as it is to, prove that what they did was not exactly as bad as it was, or because on your side there's the Five of Swords, if you remember back. And so there may be a tone in this connection of, again, just always one upping. Now this person does have worry about what has happened, and I keep kind of seeing this card in the top of my deck, the Five of Pentacles. They feel the rejection, they feel the sense of abandonment without you. Now it could also be, just benefit of the doubt wise, that this lovers is upside down because they do feel the disconnect in the relationship, and they feel like the love has been lost, love has been broken, right? Sometimes lovers in reverse, just naturally the card on its own can really signal that someone feels like they're lost in love, like the plan that they have for love has been broken, cut short. And so they're probably trying to vindicate that too. So I would encourage you that if you're really thinking about this connection and you really like this person, it just would mean that it's time to ask hard questions and get a real good love plan together if you decide that you want to try this again. But it just kind of feels like this person has a lot to sort out, maybe related to like ego and pride a little bit. If they're coming back to you to get you back, the question becomes, what is the plan? Why do you want me back? Is it just because you feel like you lost and that feeling of losing hurts? Or is it because you really love me and you really want me? So that's something to consider there. Leo, I hope it helped in some way. I love you, and I hope I get to see you again next week. Take care. Bye.